Hi guys, hello. It's Darlene with Talkator. Happy Monday. How are you guys? I have my shirt on. Did any of you see the video I posted? I did a video late last night. I made this cute little cow shirt. I just can't help myself. I do need advice. So if you know how to do t-shirts and you know how to do vinyl really well, watch the video and then give me some feedback, because that was my first shirt I've ever made. That has vinyl. Usually I just do inking right onto the shirt, but this cow really needed a background, because if you just did the cow design on there, he would kind of get lost in the fabric. So he needed to have a background. Yeah, did you see this? Did you see the video? I posted it. I did an auto post earlier today. If you're out there watching, just say hello. Let me just, I'm going to stand up and give you a little close-up of the cow. Isn't he just so cute? Yeah, it turned out really good. So this is the heat vinyl. It's just white heat vinyl, and then I ironed it onto the shirt, and then I did my inking over it, and I heat set that. So yeah, I did that last night. So the video is there. You can watch it. It's 2 layers. So the cow, and then the little headband, 2 separate pieces. I might even sell the vinyl for you guys if you want. Yeah, I just have to learn how to do it a little bit better. I did one last night and it actually cut through the whole thing. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I need to figure that out. Yeah, I need to get my setting right. So I cut this with the silhouette. No, with the Cricut, and then I ironed it on, I inked it, and then I heat set that. So, yeah, how are you guys? Happy Monday. We have a couple of fun projects right here. I feel shadowy in here. Does that seem shadowy? Maybe it's just my eyeballs. So, anyways, guys, let me just show this over. Hubby might be home. There might be a lot of barking. Oh, they're supposed to pull in from fishing. They're probably in, they are probably unloading. Well, probably already unloading. So we may hear a lot of barking when hubby gets home. The dogs are just going to go crazy. They're just going to go absolutely crazy. So I am hoping that we can get through this before then. But just understand that they love him dearly. And they've missed him. And I had to sleep in his bed again last night just because they wouldn't calm down. They were just waiting for him, So I went and slept with them so that they would calm down. So yeah, I got a good night's sleep last night. Let me see who's here. How is everybody? Hi, Tina. How are you? Thanks for sprinkling. Hi, Carrie. Good morning. Thank you. I love the shirt too. It was so much fun to make it, and now I get to wear it. So I used copper and I used teal. I was going to use black, and then like last minute, I'm like, oh, I'm going to switch. Hi, Deb, my sister. Hi, Pam. Oh, Deb, yeah, you should try it. Definitely. I just was blown away. I have never seen this done before. And they did that for ChalkCon, the girls that did the little demos there, they did that. And I was like, how did you do that? They explained to me. So kind of had a little bit of explanation, but I really need to learn how to do it better. So lots of feedback, please. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Darlene. Hi, Kat. Oh, good. You watched it. It wasn't really, yeah, it was just regular iron on vinyl. Yeah, it just regular iron heat vinyl on the roll. It wasn't the sheets. So it was on a roll. I think maybe it should have been better quality. Maybe that was the problem, but I actually like it. It's kind of textured a little bit. Hi, Karen West. Hi, Marcia. Hi, Cheryl. When you cut vinyl, you use everyday vinyl. It cuts perfect. Okay. So I need to just tweak in my settings. That's all. I just need to figure out the setting better. Hi, Tony. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Laura. Yeah, watch the replay, definitely. Hi, Chris. Thanks for sprinkling, Laura. Okay, guys, let's get started. We have a lot of painting to do. I did not pre-paint anything because I was busy doing this video last night. So I did not pre-paint anything. Yep, so we have all the paintings. So we have Mrs. Claus and Santa. And these are just little door signs or signs to hang in your house. Aren't they cute? And if you wanted, I can make a bigger one. So I didn't post a bigger size, but I totally could make an 18-inch size. Hi, Mary. How are you? Hi, Goldie. Cat, you know nothing about vinyl, but would never have thought that you could ink on it. Yeah, definitely. I know. So I didn't know either until I saw what they did. And I was like, ooh, what was the process? Because I would love to learn that. I would love to, I love learning new things. You can teach a dog a new trick. An old dog new tricks. So, and this is definitely an old dog because, you know, and we're not getting any younger, right? I might need another little thing. So we'll see as we pull everything off. We will see what we got here. So we have Mrs. Claus. We have this little tiny, this is a little peppermint. I'm just going to put the pieces up here. So you really can't see them. It's okay. There's a peppermint right there. Then we have her hair bow. That's going to be red. Her glasses are going to be red. And these just take apart. And then her hair. So we'll probably do the backer on another sheet because we're going to have so many pieces. Her hair is gray. So part of this will be the face color. And then part will be gray. Okay, so we'll just have to do that. And then blue for her little collar. Sorry, struggling with words today. These words are white. Let's do them up here. We still have to have room for all of Santa. So we'll do the backer part on a different board. Merry and bright. The and is green. And then bright. So let's see. He'll be getting digital files on Tuesday. Yay. Yes. You know what? I wanted to show you what you can do with it. So there's a lot of things that you can do with the digital files. And you could do scrapbooking too. So I haven't even touched on that. I used to do scrapbooking all the time. And so I think that's a great thing to do also with all the files. There's just so much that can be done. There's like white little string right there. Okay, this is definitely going on another board. Yeah, so many things that can be done. Okay, Santa, you better not have too many pieces because there's no room. There's no room for Santa. Let's put this over here. Let's put these over here. All right, we'll put the white over here on this side. Okay, and then here is Santa. Yeah, there's not a lot of room for all of Santa's stuff, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Okay, Santa, your nose is our flesh color. Then we have white for the beard and the mustache. Hi, Betty. How are you? Thank you. I love my shirt too. It's so much fun. Hi, Cynthia. Excited. Your snowman and scarecrows. Oh, yay. Coming today. That's awesome. Oh, you were just watching the recording one. Sarah, yeah, finish it up later. I'm new with all this stuff. So I'm learning along with you guys, and I've never been afraid to try things. I have never been afraid to just try things, and if I fail, I fail, and we just learn together. These are all white. Okay, I'm going to do the candy cane white, and then have a little gingerbread guy. Okay, so I'm going to have some stuff on another board, on a couple other boards. Yeah, maybe we'll paint all that stuff first. Guys, there's a lot of painting today. I'm sorry. Tons of painting. Okay, this is for Mrs. Claus. I have a couple of boards over here that have stuff stuck on them. Let me just take them. Okay, maybe I can put a board on here. I should have painted stuff ahead of time, but I was so busy doing my t-shirt. We're going to put this here. We'll put this on this side. Okay. All right. So let's just do this. Let's get started with these things. All right. And yeah, it's a lot of painting. I'm hoping to get done before hubby gets home because the dogs will start barking. Sorry, guys. I might need to get more water. Hi, Karen Romanco. Hi, Betty. Hanging in there. Oh, yay. I'm so glad you get to see me. I'm glad that you are able to go and do the things that you're doing right now. All right, so Merry and Bright are done. Merry, Bright are done in white. This is white. Let's do all our white first. Let's just get white. Okay, so we're going to have to use the palette dish for some of this. I didn't even get out paintbrushes. I tell you, I'm not prepared this morning. I am not prepared this morning, but we will make it through it. I was like, I just was so excited last night about being able to do all those things. It's just fun. It's fun to do new things, guys. It's really just surprising when you're learning things and you're going, wow, I didn't know that I could do that. I didn't know that we can ink on this. So, yeah, it's great. So, that's, sometimes you'll get a design and you go, well, we need a background on that. And to ink that on something, how would that work out? So I'm thinking that, sometimes when we get a transfer and we need to do the watercolor behind it, we could actually use the heat vinyl as our background. And I think that you could actually do some watercolor on that with your inking and heat set that, and then do the pattern on top of that. So I just opened a whole new door for me. So I'm going to be teaching a lot of new things. I love ink. I love to do ink at least once a week. And my problem is that, I just have so many t-shirts, but all of them are my favorites. I have so many t-shirts that are my favorites. It's so funny. I just have to pick which one to wear each day. I actually could wear one of my inked t-shirts, a different one every day. So I try to mix things up. Right now I have a ton of long sleeved ones and it is summer. So right now I'm going to be making some new ones. I have some other ideas for fall. I want to do the Explore t-shirt for sure. So maybe I should do a shape behind that. A really cool shape behind that. Yeah. Okay, so what else is white? Okay, so the outside of the little candy, there's a candy right here that you can't see. And then Santa's beard is white, and his mustache, and his the white part on his hat. The candy cane we do white. It actually goes pretty fast. So once we start painting, these pieces go really fast. I know you wouldn't think they would, but they do. All right, and hopefully we don't have to put 2 coats on anything except for the white we usually do. So hi Janine, hi Karen. Sarah, my daughter-in-law makes custom t-shirts. You remember saying you have to mirror? Yes, I did mirror, and I did mirror that. And it does remind you. So in Cricut, it actually has a reminder, did you mirror it? Which was great because I had mirrored it. So, but it was good that it reminded me that. Hi, Sandra, how are you? Happy Monday. Hi, Valerie. Hi, Karen Ross. Hope you're doing a little bit better today. Every single day, I hope you get a little bit better. It's a long road back when you have an infection like that. So we just pray that each day you are just getting a little bit better, my friend. Okay, my words up here probably need gone over again. I'm just going to go over them again right now while I have this in my hand. So we're just starting with white. And then we're just going to work our way down. This is a cute little Santa and Mrs. Claus sign. Okay, and I have my little thing over here for my paintbrushes. Can you use paste or ink on a rock? I don't know. What kind of rock is it? I have seen paste used on it, but it would have to be completely flat. Is your rock completely flat? I would definitely make sure that it was flat. Okay, so the inside of the little candy that you can't see right here is green. Let's just do our green part. We'll just kind of work down, and the words are green. This is going to be leaf green. You wouldn't ink a rock because you have to heat set ink. So unless you just set it out in the sunshine to heat set, I mean, I guess that would be an option. But ink always has to be heat set. So if you think about it, if the rock was completely flat, like the Santorini rocks, those are completely flat, you would probably be able to heat set that. So you do have to heat set your ink. So that's what you're going to think of. And with chalk paste, you can seal it. So you can chalk on something and then you can seal it. So I've seen people do rocks before, but they're completely flat. You wouldn't be able to do a bumpy rock. It just, unless you're just painting it. Okay, jolly. All right. Okay, what's next? What's the next color? Flat. Yeah, a flat rock would be perfect. Santorini. Yeah, Santorini's great. You can use a transfer with that. Absolutely. Karen, getting your hair cut probably 2 to 3 inches. Doesn't it feel good when you get your hair cut? I mean, I tell you what, I hate taking the time to get it done, but it sure feels good. It sure feels good. Okay, so we're going to do our red. And I'm using the little palette dish a lot because a lot of these pieces are small and I don't want to gunk them up. Okay, the little bow, and the red that I'm using, this red is, which color? Santa red. I didn't know which one I grabbed. I just grabbed a red off the shelf. I'm like, oh great, I don't have my colors ready. I wasn't ready. It's like, who's on first? The dog ate my homework. I don't know. This morning, I just hopped out of bed and I slept so good. Slept so good with the puppies. They're so funny. They're so funny. They're going to just go ballistic. When Dad walks in this morning, they're just going to lose their mind. They miss him so much. They just do. Okay, this part is red also. So I'm going to move that and I'm going to put paint on that. So this whole thing here is red. Happy Monday, Denise. How are you? We're doing a Santa and a Mrs. Claus sign for our 6th day of Christmas in July. And we're just kind of talking about rocks, about chalking on rocks. Has anybody else chalked on rocks before? I did a long time ago. So you can definitely do chalking on flat rocks. The Santorini rocks are those white ones that are like completely flat and they come from Italy and they're quite expensive. I used to do painting on them. I used to do Disney, little Disney things, and I would actually put I poured what's that stuff over epoxy stuff? I would pour that over them and seal them like that. Not with the chalk, but when I would paint Disney stuff on there. And it was way back when I used to do that. Okay, so gray for the hair. So the red was Santa red. Okay, John will, yes, and that's just one of them, Sarah. He has 7 like that. So what he does, he shares with his friends. He has a lot of fish. They'll have it processed by, he doesn't just bring it home like that. I suppose some people do, but they send it to the fish processing place and they package it for them. And then he'll pick it up. It's kind of weird though, because my son, now, they'll probably be able to pick up their fish today. It goes directly to the processing. The processor gets started on them right away. And then usually by late afternoon, they get to pick them up. Okay, this is the top of her hair. What is right there? Oh, this goes over it. I'm like, what goes right there? The gray that I just used was slate gray. Yeah, slate gray. Hi, Lori, how are you? Resin. There you go. There you go, Laura. Resin. Yeah, I used to put resin over it. That's what it is. Hi, Jill. How are you? Happy Monday. I'm doing a Santa and a Mrs. Claus sign. So some of the backers are on a different sheet because not everything fit. Okay, I guess I should do the red. Let's do the red on Santa. We'll do the red part. Let me just set this here for a second. We'll use some of this. Okay, and then his backer is black. Okay, so I'm just getting his little outfit right here. There's pieces that are all over the top of this. So the only thing I need to paint on here is that, and then I need to do his hat. Yeah, I need to do the hat area. So I need more red. Of course I do. Of course I do. Let me just kind of move this a little bit. I'm trying to not set this on anything. and try to get things done. Trying to multitask. All right, this is going to be so cute. I love these little signs. So these are just going to hang on the wall, or we're going to hang them on those little hangers that are sit on a shelf or a table or wherever your desk. Okay, we should do his face while we have it right here. Let's do his face. And you know what? Let's dry that really quick. You've done tuna fish several times in San Diego. Everyone on the boat split the. Oh yeah, it was also processed packaged. That's cool. Some boats are that way. This one they tag each of their thing. So, oh, I think he's home. Yeah. I think he might be home. They're going crazy, as I knew they would. Hang on, just 1 second. Un momento. Hey. Hey, you need to stop. You need to stop. You need to stop. There's no. Okay, there. I'm going to shut the door. Sorry. There's no one out there right now. She's just going crazy. I think it's one of the people dropping off the ice chest. Tara's back is actually doing a little bit better. I'm really happy about that. Yeah, it's been a long road for her. But she's had issues with her back. I use my teeth since COVID. So when she had COVID, she had osteoarthritis that set into, or rheumatoid arthritis that set into her hands and her back, her spine. So she has degenerative disc disorder. Oh my goodness. Chloe's going to have to come in here. I'm going to have to grab her and bring her in here. Yeah, it's his friends bringing the ice chest, and she is just flipping out. Hang on a second. Hey, come here. Come here. Chloe. Come. Chloe. No. I'm sorry. It's a circus here. She's running from me. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. We're just going to have to deal with it. We're just going to deal with it today. She's running behind. I know. I'm so sorry. You guys. Yeah, so let's do the black one while we're right here. So this is actually going to be black, and then we'll do white on it. She is like losing her mind because people don't just come and drop things off. So it's his friend dropping off ice chest for later today for their I guess he's going to share his catch. I think I can put this on here. Which is nice for him to do that. But I tell you what, he could have brought it last night. And there we go again. There's another one. How many ice chests are they bringing? That's number 3. There's a lot of fish coming home. And you know what? This is kind of like a trip of a lifetime for them. It was not an inexpensive trip. I got way too much paint. Let's take some off. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm focusing on the dog. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's very, very much a watchdog. But she's a scaredy cat because I go out there to grab her to bring her in, and she ran and hid behind the couch. Chloe, you need to stop. I do have the little collar on her that it doesn't shock her. It does the little vibration. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Turn your volume down for a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. You need to stop. Chloe, come here. Chloe. Okay, the buttons are black. Okay. I'm going to do the eyeballs. I'm going to paint them on. I did not cut them out. So come here. Come here. I know. There's somebody out there. I know. So Marley's coming to tell me, Mom, there's somebody out there. But Mom, I know. Here, come here. Come here, Cocoa Bear. Come here. 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 I know. Come here. Oh, there's Marley. Marley. No, you stop. You stop now. You stop. There's none of that. Come here. She's like, I want up here too. Okay, I'm going to shut the door so that they can't go back out there. All right, you're going to stay in here with Mom today. All right. Okay, got them locked in. So they'll just kind of play down here on the floor. But they won't be out there barking. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Life is a circus, right? Oh my heavens. It just gets, it's just that way. Sometimes you just can't even control them. They just are out of control. Yeah, it was on a commercial boat. Yeah, it was a lot. So there's my paint on me. So they got their limit, and they were out there for 3.5 days. So they got to have a 3.5 day limit. And yeah, pretty much a trip of a lifetime for some of them. It's not, because they limited how many people could be on the boat. Okay. This was the Shogun. If you guys are familiar with boats, it's a pretty famous boat over here for fishing. And they limited how many people, so there weren't as many people on there, which is nice because you're not throwing your line out and crossing with so many people. And then the great thing is that, people like my husband just would hook up a fish and pass it off to someone else. So he's always willing to help other people get their limit, which is nice. Good morning, Carol. How are you? Dogs will be dogs. Absolutely. They are just like going ballistic. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the flesh color that I used is warm beige. You can use whatever color you want. Okay, whatever color you want their flesh to be is what you need to do. This blue, I'm gonna have to put a second coat because I didn't shake it enough. My blue is Shoreline. I just grabbed one off there. I'm gonna dry that and we'll do a second coat because I did not shake it enough. Shake. Make sure you shake it up. Okay, oh, this is supposed to be white too. Let's see, I missed some white. This is the front of his jacket. It's the dog's fault. If anything happens, it is the dog's fault. Yeah, this trip was, I think, 2,000. He has other trips. He has an 8-day trip coming up. That is a lot more than that. He has an Alaska one that is on the horizon too. So this is what he did when he sold his big boat, because remember he had the ocean fishing boat and he would charter people. So he put that money into the bank so that he could go on other people's boats. I mean, which is pretty smart in my eyes. That's pretty smart. He's like, if I can't captain my own boat because I don't feel like I'm physically capable of doing that anymore, I'm going to sell my boat and then I'm going to go on other people's boats and I'm going to let them do the cleaning of the boat, because he would have to come home and he'd have to clean the boat and the boys would help, but sometimes the boys weren't available, so he'd be doing that all himself. So isn't that pretty smart? That's pretty smart of him. Don't touch that with your nose. That will burn your nose. She's like snipping. Miss Morley snipping the glue gun or the heat gun. Okay, gingerbread. Hi, Julie. How are you? We are doing a Santa and Mrs. Claus sign. I have stuff on a couple of different boards. Let's get our gingerbread painted. Our gingerbread is our standard gingerbread color, honey brown. Okay, so you're jumping to Alaska salmon fishing again. Yeah, it does cost a lot for sure. I love salmon too. I tell you, I'm excited for the time when he goes to Alaska, and I hopefully he brings home a lot, because salmon is one of my favorites. Okay, the only thing I have left to paint that I haven't base coated yet is Mrs. Claus's sign. Let me see if I can scooch this up, and this is like a light pink. Okay, and then we'll dry everything. We'll see if anything needs a second coat. The gingerbread needs some details. She needs some eyeballs. I didn't cut out the little tiny eyes. It's really hard. Sometimes they fall through. So I'm going to paint those on, and then I got to paint on Santa's eyeballs. They will need cheekies. So I need to grab my little cheeky brush. Got that. Pink is our color for this. I hope I have enough. Oh, it's so crazy. Thank you. I love the cow too. I did the video. I posted it earlier. So if you missed it, I did the video last night, and then I just auto posted it for this morning, so you guys could have an extra video. Yes. So this was done with heat vinyl. So I'll kind of explain the process. I know some of you watched the video. I'm not going to do the center because there's going to be a piece there. So you cut out the vinyl with the Cricut. I used my digital files that I got from Chocator. So I didn't have to create that myself. I used the digital file to cut out the cow shape and also the bandana. So it's 2 pieces. So it's just regular heat vinyl that you would make t-shirts with. And I used white, and then I cut that out, and then I ironed that onto my t-shirt. So, and I think I ironed it too long because I was Googling. It's funny, I was doing the video, I'm Googling, how long do you set it? And I set it for 30 seconds. I'm like, oh, only 15 seconds. So I did it a little bit too long. It's okay though. So anyway, so you do that, you iron it onto the shirt, and then you ink it with use your transfer and use ink to put the pattern on there, and then you kind of dry that a little bit with your heat gun, and then you heat set that. And then I ironed on the bow part and heat set that, and ironed on the bow part and then inked it and heat set that. So it's a couple of steps, but I'm thinking of other things that we can do. So sometimes you find a saying and you're like, well, that won't look very good on a shirt, but maybe it needs a background. Maybe it needs like an offset behind it to kind of make it stand out. So or maybe you have the perfect saying and you want a little sunflower next to it. So, hey, I'm learning things, guys. So we will be doing a bunch of different things now that I figured out how to use the Cricut. Yes. Let's see. Real tuna, seriously, was like sick. Yeah, definitely. It is not like in the can. I've never had real tuna. Real tuna tastes like chicken. Yeah, it does not taste like it. Don't like salmon or crab legs or lobster, but you'll eat any kind of other fish. Freeze-dried salmon. Yes. Oh, I bet it is. So, salmon jerky is really good. Hubby made me salmon jerky, and that was like amazing. I love that. Okay, so there is like little white dots on this black sign, little polka dots to make it look like night. So maybe we should do that right now. And I think everything else up there is dry. Okay, so let's do the white dots on this so it can be drying. And we can do Santa's eyes and cheekies too while it's right here. So I have my little thing. That's going to be too small. Do I have something bigger? I'm probably just going to have to make it work. Yeah, we're just going to have to make it work. So let me get a paper towel. I brought in a whole new roll because I'm running out. So I have a whole new roll of paper towels. And we'll do his cheeks, and we'll do Mrs. Santa's. I really need a bigger thing than that. Do I have one? I'm looking in my drawer. Yeah, well, I do. Is that too big? That might be just right. Okay, I'm going to use this one. It's fairly big, but I'm going to use it. I think it'll be better. The color that I want for the cheeks, I don't think I want to do red. Let me see what color I have over here. What color do I have that might be a better color? Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to decide. You know what? I will do red, and I'll get what I'll do is I'll do red, and I'll get as much off as possible. Just tried salmon for the first time a month ago. Wow! That's really awesome that you finally, some people just, don't get to try things until later in life, and they're surprised they like it. It really actually is, it actually is pretty good. And you know what else I love? I love I love rainbow trout, and I loved what else was it that lake fish? Oh gosh, I don't know. Rainbow trout cooked up is just, it just tasted so good when we were kids, especially if we cook it over a fire. Going up to Island Park when we were kids was just a treat for us. Okay, so I'm going to try to get this right in here and just get some cheekies. So I'm just kind of twisting it to get a little bit. I really don't want that much on there. But I'm committed at this point. I need to try to get it so that it's even. I may do something different for Mrs. Claus. Okay, it is what it is. You know what? Let's do Mrs. Claus. Hers. I'm going to use the other thing that did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, so I have the smaller thing for Mrs. Claus. We'll use a different thing. Let's do eyeballs on Santa. We have our black right here to do eyeballs. Your Cricut was in the box for a year and a half before you tried it. Oh yeah, so I've had that Cricut for a long time, and I just, it's been sitting there. I've had it since last year, and it has just been sitting there, and I had to try it. You love pickerel best, and then rainbow trout. Yeah, I love rainbow trout too. Go back over the flesh to tone it down. Yeah, I could definitely do that. I could go over. Yeah, I think it's gonna be okay. How about if I sand it a little bit? Maybe if I just sand it a little bit. Yeah, there we go. I'm just sanding down to get some of that off. There we go. Now it's not as bad. It's not terrible. It looks really bright in the picture. I'm just going to go like this. We're just going to go over it a little bit with sand. There we go. Okay. I know once I get everything on there, not a lot of that's going to show. Pretty much it's going to be covered up. Okay, let's do his eyeballs with our black. And I think I can reach up there and do Mrs. Claus's eyeballs too. I'm going to try. So I did not cut them out. A lot of times I'll cut out that little piece. I don't know why. Maybe it just fell through. I don't even know why I didn't cut it out, but I didn't. So we're just going to paint it. Yep. All right, so there we go. I'm just painting it with the end of the paintbrush. Okay, and now we're going to do polka dots on here. They're just little dots. We're going to use white, so it makes it look like the sky. So this is midnight. Santa's out flying, and these are just like stars in the sky. My dogs are underneath this table. I am sure they're finding something to chew on because they just do. They come out with everything. In our back room, in our laser room, we have different rugs that are here and there under the tables, and they kind of all meld together. We have them taped down with blue painter's tape. They have to be in certain areas to have the cord from the laser go from the laser to the computers. And we have blue painter's tape down there. Guess what they did yesterday? They started ripping that blue painter's tape off of there and had pulled up the carpet. And that was while I was in here doing my class. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me go ahead and dry really quickly. Shark steaks are good on the grill. Yes. Sometimes he comes home with shark. Not very often. But one time he had a great big shark. So that's not what he goes out there to catch. He goes out for bluefin or yellowfin. And then sometimes for other fish. I love it when they get mahi, of course. Who doesn't love that, right? Okay, I'm just trying to get it as dry as I can. I know that it's not going to dry completely right now because you just can't get little dots to dry that quickly. It just doesn't work. Okay, and I probably will ink my edges also. So I'm going to set that to the side. And on Mrs. Claus, there's little red dots. So we're going to put her little red dots. And we will do her cheekies too in a moment. Let me get the little brush for her cheekies. We're going to use this small one. We're going to use the small thing for hers. We'll use this. Okay. Done with... No, not done with that. That's what I'm going to use for this. So I'm going to do my little dots here and there. There's just little dots of red. So this is my Santa red. And it's not a lot. Okay. So they're just here and there. Just little polka dots. You can usually get like 2 or 3 or 4 out of each dip in your paint palette. Okay. So I'll go back, and if I need to fill anything in, I will. Like, I feel like there needs to be a couple there. Okay, and then we'll do down here, and then we'll set this to the side, and we'll do any detail. We have to do the candy cane, and we have to do the gingerbread, and then we can start assembling. So, you know, it's just step by step, guys. Don't ever be intimidated by all the pieces. They're just pieces. And you just have to paint in the right color. That's all. No big deal. Just paint in the right color and then assemble it correctly and you're fine. Okay, let me just kind of dry that and then we can move the other board down. Okay, so we have all of our little polka dots on there. This is so cute. I love this. So we'll have 2 signs done. These are available. They're already over in the Shopify website. Hi, Billy. How are you? I'm trying not to get that on Mrs. Claus's eyeballs. Let me try to dry those a little bit. I realize that it takes a long time for polka dots to dry, so I'm just trying to get the top dry, so when I go to assemble, I'm going to be really careful assembling so that I don't break any of these little dots open and have stuff go everywhere. Okay, all right, so let's bring down our board. I'm trying to find a place for a place for everything. Oh my goodness. Okay, and I did realize that I did her button the wrong color. I did it black, but it's okay. You know what? We can all do things whatever color we want to. Let's do her cheekies. So let's bring this whole board down. And we're going to do the stripes on our candy cane. We'll take that off of the board to do that. We're going to, hey, let's do this. Let's do her cheeks and then we'll do these details. So I'm going to dip my little dauber thing in here and then get off all of that. So you're going to get off as much as you can. You don't need a lot on here. It is less is more, okay? So less is more for sure, okay? So make sure you're getting all of that off that you can. And then you're just going to do little circles. I'm going to do it right where the corners of her mouth are. And I'm just twisting. Okay, this is perfect. Perfect. No, you're stuck in here with me because you can't be good. You can't go out. Sorry, Marley. You are stuck in here with Mom. Okay, so the details that I need to do are my gingerbread. I need to do a little bit of frosting. I need to do eyeballs. And then I need to do my my stripes on here. So I'm going to grab a little brush. Let's do our little candy cane first. I just have a little angle brush. And let me see if I can get in closer so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm just doing the little stripes on here. And I need to take a peek and see, oh, I can't see my, I'm going to assume that the top stripe is going to be red because I think that that's the way that I should start. And then I'll just go down. So it just is what it is. You don't have to be perfect. You know, you just try to stay in the lines. But guys, don't sweat the small stuff. Okay? And it is all small stuff. There's nothing that is so important that you have to be perfect on. And if somebody tells you, oh, but you went out of the lines, you know what? Don't listen to them. Do not listen to the naysayers. Do not listen to the people that want to tear you down. You just need to be proud of what you did, because all I ever want people to do is to do your best. And everybody's best is different, right? Some of us are capable of fabulous, fabulous work. Not everybody can be Sue's mom, Shirley. Not everybody can be Shirley with gorgeous, gorgeous painting skills. Not everybody has time to do that. I have not sat and taken time to do gorgeous painting like she does. She just does fabulous work. Just a wonderful artist. And not everybody has those skills though. So not everybody can do things like that, and that's okay. You guys do what is good for you. Okay? You don't have to say, "Oh, Darlene did this and Darlene did that." You can do it how you can do it. Maybe you don't have a steady hand. So, okay, I'm doing the eyeballs. Maybe you need to use a marker to do this part. That's okay. You can use a marker. Okay, I'm going to do my little hearts. So I'm doing 2 dots, and then I'm going to use the other end, and I'm going to join those together. These are called dip dot hearts. So you do dot, dot, and then you join it together. They're either a dip dot heart, or you can call them a Dolly Parton heart. Okay. And then we're going to do our frosting. So I'm just going to take my stylus. I'm going to dip it into my white paint, and I'm going to paint the frosting on there. So guys, you do the best that you can do and be happy with that, okay? Do not ever compare yourself with someone else, because their best is different from your best. You know, you might look at a great artist and you're thinking, wow, I wish I could be like that person. And that person is looking at someone else and go, wow, I could be like that. Just be yourself and be happy with what you can do. We all have different skills, and as you do more, you will get better. And just like me, I'm trying to learn the Cricut stuff, and some of you are going, it's so easy, but that's because you do it all the time. And here I am struggling with that because it's new for me, but I'm going to try it. I'm never afraid to try new things. I'm never afraid to fail, even failing in front of you guys. I'm not afraid of that. Okay, let's see. My dolly needs a little bit of touch up. I missed a little bit on it. Okay, now's the time I need to just kind of look at things. Did I get everything? Does anything need a second coat? Let's go ahead and let's dry and let's ink everything. So dry our little guy. Try to dry the eyeballs. And then I have my little sign over here. I'm going to try to dry this just a little bit more. And then we'll start assembling. We need to ink things. So we'll take all these pieces off. As we ink each piece, we'll kind of put things together. Okay, so we're going to ink the edges. All right, here's my ink pad. I like to use these ink pads. They're the easiest. Memento Luxe Espresso Truffle. Instead of getting out your brush and doing all the shading, we are doing the shading right here. This is our shading. Now, the beard will have the mustache on top, so part of this is not going to show. So I'm just going to start stacking pieces. So just ink, ink, ink all around everything. Today's Monday, guys. Happy Monday. It feels like a Sunday. I wish that I had one more day. Don't we always wish we had one more day just to get some stuff done? I did so much this weekend. I'm so happy with what I got done. I did not get the organizing done. I'm kind of working with Karen on us getting some organizing done, and she's doing really good. And I sent her a picture of what my bedroom looked like and what I wanted to do, and I was really anticipating that I would get it done. Guess what? Darlene didn't get any of that done because I sat down to play with the Cricut and the Cricut Joy yesterday. And I couldn't stop because, you know, sometimes when you're working on something, you need to just do that. Okay, so you need to just keep going because you're making progress. And I knew that if I just focused on it, I would be able to accomplish all of that yesterday. So I just kept going on that, and I did not get anything accomplished that I needed to get accomplished to hit my goal of getting that room organized. But it's okay. There's always next weekend, right? It's not tomorrow because I can't do those things during the week. It's too much. I have to pull everything out of there and reorganize. I wanted to completely gut that room and just redo things. It didn't happen, but you know what, guys? I'm going to cut myself some slack and say, Darlene, you did what was important, and you needed to learn the Cricut so that you could help other people. And so I can show you the things that it's capable of doing. I also realized that we could do the little ghost the little ghost transfer will be perfect on the little Cricket Joy. So I'm going to figure out what things you can do. There's also a little Happy Thanksgiving one that could be done with that. So there's several of the transfers that the digital files are available that would actually work on the Cricket Joy, because some of you said you already have that. Don't go out and buy a new machine just for this, okay? If you want one for Christmas, oops, I missed some on that. Let me get my red. If you want a new Cricut machine or a Cricut Joy for Christmas, then that's, you know, something that's different. Oh, Sandra, I'm so sorry. You had another seizure on Saturday. I am so sorry. Wow, are you okay? Did you have to go to the hospital? I'm so sorry to hear that. I missed the top of that. Marley, do not sniff the heat gun. I don't know what it is. Maybe it has a smell to it. Get away. Back away from the heat gun. I don't need a Rudolph the Red-Nosed puppy. Yeah, I know. I love you though. She's like, she kind of growled at me. Kind of, not really growled, but she yawned. So ambulance. Oh gosh, I am so sorry. I am so incredibly sorry that you're going through that. That is not fun. Do not like hearing it. You guys are having issues like that. Oh my gosh, how scary. Were you at home or were you out and about? Okay, let me get all of this. I need to get all the words off. I'm going to lightly ink this. I don't want to do a lot because I like the white. I'm going to just really lightly do this, and then we're going to start assembling. We'll pull our other stuff over. We got almost everything off here. I have some words at the top that I need to get off. Just really lightly doing the edges on this. And there we go. Okay, the words are not going to be done. So let me grab these things off of here. We have our little candy piece. We have our button. We have our Mary. Sorry for my rage. Grabbing all my pieces so I can take this off of here. Okay, so you know what I need to do is I need to go in so you can see more now. Not that much. Just like that. Okay, and then this, and then let me move the board. And I'll scoot some of this up so we can start assembling. Okay, so let's move this stuff up. And then we can start assembling. So let's do Mrs. Claus first because her board is right here. And I'm going to be really careful because these polka dots are not dry all the way. I can tell they're not dry all the way. They're really shiny. And to me, that shows me that they're not dry. So I do want to ink the edges though. Yeah. Oh, you were at home. Okay. Wow. I'm so sorry. That is so scary. Okay. I just need to ink the pink part because the other part has the thing on it. Well, I'm glad that you're doing okay. That is just a scary thing. Okay. Glue. There goes my Clorox wipes onto the ground. Don't you even think of it, puppy. All right, I like to use Allen's Tacky Glue because that is the best for me. I'm just going to put some glue on here. We're getting to the end. I actually should probably cut the end off of here so that I can get more of it out. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. That is the hardest thing. Last night I was going through videos on my phone because I wasn't able to upload. I did my video for my t-shirt and then it wouldn't upload from Switcher Studios to my phone because I had too many videos. So I was cleaning out old videos and I came across when I went to Kauai with the girls. Some of you remember that. It was way back in 2019. And I went with my crafter friends, and my friend Glennis was on there, and she's the one that passed from cancer, from stomach cancer. And you know, it was so nice to see her in the video. I'm so grateful that we got to go and do those things. You know, life is just too short. So if you have the opportunity to go and do things with friends or family, make sure that you do that. Hey, I'm just as guilty as anyone. I will always say, I'm so busy. You know what? You're not too busy to go do those things. So look how cute this is. It's like little lace right there. I love this. Super, super cute. Okay, let's get the words on there. So these words are merry and bright. And, you know, I always struggle because I get glue all over the place. So this is the fun part, gluing. This is the exciting part, guys. I'm teasing. I am teasing. You don't need a lot of glue. Okay, you just need a little bit. This is the part where you're like, Darlene, do we really have to watch you glue? No, you don't. You don't have to watch me glue. Let me go in a little bit so you can see better. You don't. You can go and you can come back and watch. I'll post a picture of the finished product. So all I'm going to be doing is gluing it together. But if you get this kit and you need to know how to do this, just come back and watch it. And you can fast forward through things and you can pause it. So you can paint a whole bunch and then you can say, oh, how does that get assembled? Go to this part and you can watch how it goes together. And this is scored. So you know where things go. It is scored on here. I love the scoring part of doing the laser work. So it will show you where everything goes. I think, to me, that's important. It helps me out. And so if it helps me out, I know it helps you guys out. Because, guys, sometimes we just need to know where things go, right? Now, for Mrs. Claus, she just goes over there. It's not scored, but the words, you need to figure it out. Yeah, life is short, for sure. Life is way too short. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know, and some of you are going through a lot right now with family and friends, and I just want you to know that we love you guys and that we're always here for you. And you can always send me messages if you need to talk. I'm up like almost 24/7. Not really. I'm really trying to be better to myself and get more sleep because I do know that sleep is important for our bodies. And even though I feel like I'm superwoman and don't need sleep, I really do. I really do need sleep, guys. I really do need sleep, just like everybody else. Okay, let's figure this out. Oh, guess what? So she doesn't have a little nose piece. That's really funny that she doesn't have a nose piece. It's possible that it just got lost. Okay, so you might get one of these and it has a nose piece. Mine does not have a nose piece. It just has it painted, and I'm okay with that. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go look at the other kits and see. So yours might have a nose piece. This is going to fit right down here. So the glasses just fit together like that. I'm going to say that you're probably going to have a nose piece with yours. And you might have eyeballs. And I have moved this from place to place with the intention of painting it. It's very possible that the puppies ate those pieces. Very possible. Oops, you know what? The top of this didn't get inked very well. Let me just fix that. It just needs to be so that you can see the definition. Yeah, so I'm going to say that you probably are going to have a nose piece and you're probably going to have eyeballs. I don't know what happened. My dogs probably ate mine. It doesn't surprise me. It does not. You know what? They love chewing on wood. I don't understand it. It's like a bone to them. Okay, and then she has, what does she have? Oh, she has a bow in her hair, and then she has this. Does this go just below? Oh, this just goes below. Okay, so when we put it on there, she's going to have that on there. This goes in her hair. This is her bow for her hair. Sorry, I have to look at my cheat sheet to know what to put where. All right, so this just goes up here on her hair. And then there's a little candy piece that is really fragile. So I'm going to put that together, and it is a green and white peppermint. And your dog's ate my homework. Yeah, Darlene, does Chocolate Jar have a tag file? SVG, a tag file. No, they don't. I know what you're saying for like a tag. They don't, but I do. I have one. So the tag, Yeah, they don't because they sell tags. So that would be why they don't. Let me see if I need anything else. I just need to put her on here, and then this her little thing goes below. I have one. I don't know how I would share that. The tag is so simple, like an SVG tag file. I don't know how I would share something like that. I think I would have to do a Dropbox or something. I'm not sure how all that goes. But I would be willing to share it's just a tag file I created. I've been making tags forever and ever. So I'm not going to stop making my own little tags. Okay, there's that. I did her button black. On our little sample my cheat sheet, her button is actually pink, but I like the black. Okay, so there, she's done. Okay, so one and done there. And let's bring Santa over. Let's bring our Santa and see if I missed painting anything. Okay. Now I can see the scoring. I'm sure you guys probably can't see the scoring on there, but I know exactly where this needs to go. So this is our first thing, is getting Santa Claus himself onto the board. But there it's going. Hi Barb, how are you? Okay. And I do know that Chocolatour is going to come out with other files, like for their previous things. And when they do, then I won't be able to sell my files anymore. So they did take that away from us. As soon as they come out with that file, then we no longer can do it. So if you want some of those files that I've posted over there, you can grab them from me. There. I'm going to tell you that it's less money on mine, just because for them they have to make their money back. For me, I just want to be fair about it. I don't know. Is that what I want to say? Anyways, my files are less expensive on my site that I sell them. Okay, that kind of blends in. His candy cane kind of blends in. Let me scooch that up so you can see better. I'm kind of going out of order. I normally would do the top first, but I'm finding that I need to do this part first so that I can line up the beard. I need to line the beard up with the bottom part here. So this is going to go, yeah. So that's why I'm doing it this way, because I need to know where that beard goes. Santa himself is not scored, so I don't know where all of his pieces go. Only the face part is scored. So at least I have his nose. At least I have, oopsie, at least I have Santa's nose. I don't know what happened to Mrs. Claus. I'll have to go back and look and maybe paint her a nose. I'm looking at it going, she needs a nose. She needs a nose. Okay, here's our remember hat. Just a few more pieces, guys, and then we're done. I know that was a lot, but if you want to learn how to do this, this is the way to do it, is to watch. And then if you order the kit, you can go back and you can watch and you can paint along with it. And the videos are always there. So I am uploading them to YouTube. Right after I get done here, I send it to my phone from Switcher Studios. And then I upload to YouTube before I leave this room. And that way it gets done. And I started doing that about a month or so ago, because what if Facebook, when I had a scare with Facebook, when my account got locked up and I'm like, crap. And it's scary because I go to all this work and I have all these videos there for you guys. And what if someday something happened? I want to have a backup. What are you guys eating over there? Are you chewing on something? You better not have found paint again. Remember when Chloe found bottles of paint and she had a perfect little heart shape on her nose? I don't even know how that happened. Okay, Santa is done. Isn't that so cute? Oh my gosh, I don't know which is my favorite. Do I have to pick a favorite? I did not do bows. I am not a bow person. You know that. You can add your own bow. I have jute. I'm going to put at the top. I know, aren't they so cute? Yeah, Mrs. Claus does need a nose. Yeah, like I said, the dog probably ate it. It's just a teeny tiny piece. So I will cut her a nose. Yeah, she definitely needs a nose. But the eyeballs, I was able to paint them. Hi, Marley. What you doing, baby? I love you. Oh, you're just so cute. You're just so cute. Come here. Come here. Come here, baby girl. Come on up. All right. All right. Come say hi. Come and say hi, and then we'll put the Jude on here. I love them both. Say hi. Say hi, people. Right there. Right there. She's like, no, don't make me look. Isn't she so sweet? I just love her little summer cut. She just looks so tiny. She just looks so tiny. Hi, Chloe. Are you jelly? Are you jelly of your sister? She usually will like it. So jealous. Okay, let's just put Jude on here. I won't put myself in the corner. I know. I love these. These are great Christmas presents. Yeah, absolutely. I think this would be fun for a teacher. Wouldn't these be fun on a teacher's door? I think they'd be great. Okay, so your jute, it's really easy. Take your jute, tie a knot in one end. This is probably enough jute for both. But you totally could do a bow. You don't need one though. I'm not anti-bow, but I am just not a bow person. You don't have to have a bow on everything. A great big wreath on a door, you need a bow. A little cute little sign like this, you don't need a bow. Oh yeah, I think this is going to be enough for both. So pick that stuff out. Sometimes there's gross little stuff in jute. Okay, it doesn't need to be very long. It needs to be about like that. Tie your knot. Super easy to do this part. Okay, and then we're going to cut that. All right, and then I don't know if that's enough. It is. It is enough. So I'm going to save this other piece, and I'm going to tie a knot. It's going to probably be just enough. Just enough. And then I'm going to go through, and I'm going to come back through. I did not ink the edges on this sign. If you want to, you can. I can go back and I can do that. I can actually do it with my white. Ooh, I have my white. Let's do that really quickly. Have my white ink pad, which would look kind of cool. Let me do that. I'll show you. I haven't used my. Ooh, guess what? That knot on the end is not. This knot is naughty. This knot is being naughty, guys. I'm going to turn you into the principal. Okay, there we go. So there's our two hangers. And let me just grab my other ink pad. So I have this ink pad. It's called Antique Linen. Thank you for sharing. How's Taylor's brother doing? Taylor, okay, how big are they? Sorry, too many questions. So this is a sheet of paper. They're 11 inches. They're maybe 11 and a half, 9 by 8. Oh yeah, about 11 inches. This is not the one I want to ink. Taylor's brother actually got to come home, and he's doing okay. He's doing okay. He'll be recovering for quite a while. So he'll be out of work for quite a while. So having back surgery, repairing the discs, that's a lot. Oh, it's looking kind of yellow. That was not the look I was going for, but I was trying to do like white on here. I swear I've used this and it looked white. Antique linen. Okay, it's okay. I'm going to kind of wipe that off a little bit. Maybe I'll take a brush, kind of brush it. There we go. Here we go. I'm going to use this brush. I'll just toss this brush after. But this is called Antique Linen. So if you want to kind of put some white on the edge, you can. You can actually use your paint. All right. Okay, I'm happy with that. And you can wash this off if you want. This is water soluble also. If you had an oopsie and you go, ooh, I really don't like that now, you could wash it off. Okay. All right, we're done. Thanks for hanging in there with me. That was a long one. I know. Thanks for asking about her brother. I appreciate that. Lots of prayers for so many people. Okay, these are available over on my Shopify website, and also I think they're also on Etsy. But aren't they so cute? I can't wait to hang them up. We're gonna have a great big Christmas wall behind us really soon. So these are our 6th day of Christmas item. So if you want them, you can purchase them there. They will be there for a while. Don't stress. Don't think you have to get everything at once. Just because we're doing this now doesn't mean you need to grab it right now. These will be on the website up until right before Christmas. So don't stress. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's okay. All right, guys. I will see you tomorrow. I'll be thinking of some other ways to use the Cricut and the Cricut Joy to use those digital files. I want to help you with that. I know people say, why do you want to do that? Isn't it taking away from your laser cutting business? I'm like, you know what? I just want to teach and help people. Okay. That's the important part to me. All right. So I'm going to teach you what you can do with those digital files because I think they're useful. I really do. And the fact that you can combine them and you can make a t-shirt. Yeah. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you for your support. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Guess what? Tomorrow's launch day. So you get to order all the things tomorrow. All right. Love you guys. Bye.